Hold on, let me hit, got it. Hi, my name is Asa Nilsson, and I am a podcaster and a death cleaner, Swedish death cleaner. And I had the pleasure of having a past life regression session with Tirza Schaefer. And, I had never had one of those before, and I didn't know what to expect. So I have had other mediums do talk about past lives of mine, but I had a specific need, and I wanted to ask Tirza some things about a special person in my life. And had we had past lives together? Was there any sort of connection from past lives? So that was really what my intention was for wanting to do this session with her. And she prepared me beautifully, which I love. I need to know, like, okay, where do I need to sit? Does it need to be quiet? Do I need to have a headset on? What should I think about? And she brought me through all of that. And I felt safe. I was in my own home. I was lying on my own sofa. I had my headset on and I had my blanket on, and I felt seen, valued, and heard. Right. The most important things that any human being wants or needs is those three things. And Tirza, from the beginning, from the get-go, she was so present. And, I think this kind of work is something really important, because if you are not present in doing this, I mean, your clients are going to feel it. And she was there every single step. And so what she did was she had me go through this visualization of kind of walking through a tree and down a maze and into a hallway. And I mean, by the time I got down into the hallway, I felt like I was there. I mean, I didn't have any idea, like I told you, what to expect. So when I got down into this hallway and she asked me to go in through a door, and I did, and she immediately started me with, what do you see? What do you feel? What do you hear? All these different questions that brought me to that moment in that place. And it was it was interesting because I couldn't see anything, because it was a dark room. It was a dark space. And so I didn't know that. I didn't realize it at first, but then I came to understand what I was doing and where I was and who I was around and who I was not around. And she brought me through by talking to me, by asking me questions that brought me to that place. I mean, I would never have thought to have looked outside of the space where I was. What does the area look like? Is it green grass? Is it an ocean? Do you see trees? What do you see? What are you wearing? All these different things to bring you to the place and time. And it ended up not being a great life for me, a great ending in this life, which was good, because that was something that I needed to experience, and I could feel it. I could feel it in my body. I wasn't scared or anything like that. I just kind of felt a little sick to my stomach, but not to the point where I was going to be sick, but just, you felt the emotions. And then she asked me, did I want to stay there? Did I want to stay in that life, or did I want to go on to another one? And I'm like, yeah, I want to go to a better one. I want to go to a happier one. And so we did. And we went down the hallway again. I picked a door and I walked in that door, and she brought me through the experience again. Where was I? Who was I around? And asking such like questions like, is that your parent? Would that be your parents that were in the room with you? Or, who were you around? Were you married to that person? You were at a party. What did you feel like? And were you having a good time? What were you eating? And I mean, it was so thorough. I mean, I think that's a good word to say. And I felt safe. And then we did finally a third life, and it just really sealed the deal. It sealed the deal that what I was searching for, I found in all three of these lives. And this was a matter of like an hour session with her that I got to see three different lives of mine. And I believe in this stuff wholeheartedly. I am all about the spirituality and knowing that this is not just one life that we have here. And obviously, I wouldn't have done this experience or asked for this experience with Tirza if that's what I thought. So for the person that's going to do this, I would highly recommend that you are really just open to what could possibly come for you, and be really, really accepting of Tirza's hand in the process, because she's a beautiful guide. So thank you very much, Tirza. I hope that I can do this with you again, because I have some more questions about different people. Thank you. Thank you for your time.